And here we go. So, okay. What up? How you guys doing? My name is Nestor and welcome back to another episode of Next Free Tech. Today we're going to be talking about, or a continuation of what we're talking about, is basically T-Mobile's home internet access. We're going to talk about what are they trying to do with home internet access, what is different about their home internet, and why, or maybe if you're interested, what can benefit you about the home internet. First things first, T-Mobile's is only reason they're doing the home internet is to kind of reach out people who don't live in the area where there may be internet as well, or even if they're in a region where internet is not that accessible. For example, if you're in the middle, I know for West Virginia, they don't have that much internet, and if they do try to get connectivity from internet, what they'll notice is that, like from Verizon or any other competitors, they're charging them a huge amount of money just for internet that they don't even have or they can't even use as well. Also, before I continue, this is just pretty much kind of a breakdown on how they do things, and also kind of my perspective, my opinion on maybe why you should go to it, and just more of a benefit on what they're trying to do a little different, because as you know, for internet, it is an expensive home necessity now. Before, we didn't need that much internet for school and stuff, and now as you know, things progress in life and technology advances, we're gonna need more and more internet in our everyday lives. So for starters, T-Mobile's home internet. How much is it? That's pretty much the key thing on this thing is how much is it? Right up here, it is $50 a month, and here's the catch: it's just $50 flat, no taxes, no fees, no hardware you gotta pay month to month to get the service on it alone. It's just a solid 50, up and running, good to go. So kind of the little more nit and gritty in it. It is powered by T-Mobile's LTE towers, so and probably in the future by their 5G towers. Easy to do, no setups required, pretty much plug and play type situation. Their key features, what they're telling them is no data caps, no price hacks, no price hikes, no annual contract. So it's not like your internet providers where it's a 2-year base internet. Like for the first year it could be $100, and then after the 2 years you're paying an extra $80 just to keep the same service. They're not doing that. No hidden fees, which is basically no taxes, no fees, and no hardware costs. Unlike Verizon, what they'll charge you, I think I'll put it up here, like $200 and something just for their new, router they have on, which should be included. I mean, you're paying for them for the service month to month. It's just something extra they're trying to charge you for, which I don't think is fair for us as clientele, because we're already paying them a lot just to even have the service to begin with. So that's pretty good on their end. So basically, how it works, essentially, it is a video. Maybe it is a video. We'll see. We'll probably play a little video up here. How it works, essentially, I'm assuming it's gonna be a little box, like a little hotspot box you'll probably get from your local, from when you call them to get T-Mobile. Okay, it's just pretty much telling us it works from a tower, and tower goes to a little hotbox, and hotbox equals connectivity. Connectivity equals you getting service at your home every day to do it. Basically, what they're speculating of it, the key thing is that it is of up to 50 megabytes per second consistent download and upload speed. So basically, how that can work for you is you're streaming your favorite movies or shows, doing a lot of work. You don't need that much data to begin with in terms of getting connected and doing, like, for example, your Zoom meetings or Blackboard, Canvas, anything school related. That's kind of included already with it, and schoolwork does not require that much data, at least nowadays, for so far in our work environments. They're saying you can play without interruption. Basically, what that means is, hopefully, most games, like an Xbox or a PS4, if you try to use your hotspot with it, it works. Not that well though, just because you are capped on how much data of hotspot you can use through your carrier. With Verizon, it is 3G hotspot. The same thing with AT&T. T-Mobile, you can get up to 20G hotspot on your phone, but after 20Gs, it does slow down to 3G. Same thing with your other carriers. So with them, they're just saying you're just playing without interruption. That consistent game speed might be a bit better for you, just because you don't need anything in advance, like gigabit speeds or anything like that. How it's gonna work? As you see right here, is gonna be a little app essentially from your device. Is it connected to the hotspot, which is a device to give you home and the internet. It'll tell you how much connectivity you have from poor to excellent. That's saying how much data you're using. Essentially, how it's going to work is base to base on right here. So it's going to ask you your first, last name, email, zip code, and are you already a customer. Like I said, it's not out yet. So essentially, it's going to be based on your geographical location. I know on certain ways they are pushing it out more and more through different cities. Best way to kind of keep an update is just kind of go through their, which is on the top, is to check availability. So for example, you can put in, I don't know, let's put a random phone number, 22222, and let's search up a random address. Let's put up a mall address. I know the mall over there is 1100 South Hay Street. Well, let's just pull up Alaska. Maybe we'll check availability, and it'll let us know. So there's nothing in the area yet. So if we check an area that does have it, we can try checking. We can try looking one up. I'm not sure if it's gonna pull up. I'm not, for security reasons, I'm not gonna put anything near the area that we live at. Let's see if we'll pull up anything in Texas. Let's see. And we'll check availability. And is there anything there? So for that address that we pulled up, don't know who you are, whoever that address is, sorry. It's just saying that there's home internet available in the area. So you fill in your first name, last name, email address. It is for new customers only. So I mean, that being said, you are getting a lot of benefits out of it. In terms of home internet, it's really gonna try to replace the fact that you're paying about, I don't know what most average people are paying for gigabit connection is around. All right, so what we pulled up here is a couple of, well, I have it set by page. Is internet based off of leading competitors. For example, Cox. Their essentials, and again, internet is an essential service. This is for people who don't need the highest internet and also don't need internet that works really well for certain situations. For starters, the first thing is Cox, which is internet provider, the cheapest I found for them. And for some reason, all of their things are bundles for some reason. Is the same price for 3 years. And keep in mind, this is 3 years for it, so anything after 3 years, it is going to go up in pricing. It's up to 25 megabits download, and it's $50 month to month. And it also, the problem with this, it's a prepaid internet service, so everything else, it is a contract, so you have to be with them for 12 months. That being said, unlike T-Mobile's, which is a no contract, and it's a 50 megabits month to month, it is technically a prepaid service if you want to look at it that way. Just the difference is you are getting more speeds, and you don't have to get all the TV, phone, and home light stuff. Same thing in the Hawk Starter. It's only 10 megabits, and it's $30 a month. It's a $15 savings, but your regular pricing is $45 a month with the 1 year service agreement. Plus, it's not including any equipment you might pay month to month. It's pretty crazy. Even for me, looking at this on myself, $30 for 10 megabits, I don't think I can last with 10 megabits. Your phone does faster data speeds than this already. And as well as we look at AT&T's, this is what I could find in terms of like essentials. It's $55 a month plus taxes. So you're already saving $5 on equipment and everything, because they're including a $10 equipment fee for it. And also, you're saving the taxes on it, so you're saving money in the long run. Taxes about, 6 to 7%. In a year, you're saving about, if you're assuming you're getting $10 in tax, $120 in tax services. Plus, the thing about this one, as we see, as I zoom in, it says only includes a $10 or 1 terabyte of data a month. So there is a cap on how much data you have, and if you pass up a terabyte of data, you're gonna pay an extra $10 for 50 gigabytes. And that's assuming you only can do it twice. So if you're a terabyte and 100 gigabytes in, that's it for the internet for the month. So you just gotta wait till next month until it resets. So that pretty sucks and inconvenient for you as a customer, and it's really kind of ridiculous. And I get it. A terabyte, it seems like a lot already for a clientele, for people who do a lot of gaming, or a lot of video streaming, and you have multiple users on one connection at home. It's gonna eat up a lot of data, and you're gonna chew up a terabyte through a month. On my Xbox alone, I think I go through maybe 500 gigabytes a month in terms of services. We can pull it up later, and I'll probably get a picture of it somewhere. I can screenshot and show it up here. I'll probably put it right here right now. In terms of that, If you're thinking about getting home internet service, the T-Mobile's home internet service that's just coming out and is slowly integrating with other people at the same time, it's probably the better bet, bang for your buck type of internet service, and it is cheap. Cheapest as you can be, to be 100% honest with you. Unlike other services where it involves a contract, that's number one. If you don't like it, you can't cancel it. You have to be stuck with them for a year. And also, you're paying equipment services that, heck, you don't even know if you need. For Verizon's example, just to get a freaking, what's it called, router that you have to pay month to month for it. Keep that in mind if you want to rent it out from them. Or you can pay the extreme amount of money for it just to keep it for yourself. So for this one right here, look at this. A Fios router. Okay, for this is first example. Fios has a system where, I get it, they're in 5G, they're trying to get or 5 gigahertz service or 2.4 gigahertz service in your home. It is newer than their old routers that most people have right now with Verizon. But the price point on that, just to get this router alone, just because it's Verizon, is $300 each one. So if you have a router that's in your room or home that doesn't extend, you're gonna need multiple routers in that device. So you're looking, if you're in the big home area already, you're looking at $300 just for router services or router devices. And in a month-to-month service plan, that's probably, they're going to charge you typically $15 a month of just the equipment alone, just to hold on to it. You don't even keep it after the 2 years, or even you paying $300 of the equipment service. They just make you buy it outright, or you just pay month to month for it. Mind you, you don't keep it. That being said, final kind of thoughts of it. If you're looking for a cheap, simple internet that works for you, that's gonna work for you, and also keeps you connected, T-Mobile's new home internet service is coming out. Like, yeah, it is coming out slowly in regions that are for people that don't have internet service, or maybe are trying to get new internet ideas, that are trying to cut the cost of internet, and especially during these times, T-Mobile's could probably be there and be the better bet for you. Again, there is no contract service. If you don't like it the first month, send it back. $50 a month flat, with automatic payments, if not at 55 probably. No taxes or fees, and if you're not getting charged any equipment service. So with that being said, that's probably gonna be the better bet for you at the end of the day. So thank you guys for tuning in. This is the end of the video. My name is Nestor. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys want me to kind of do next. I don't know if you want to do more technology stuff. I don't know if you want to do more of the retail corporate side in terms of services and plans that everyone's offering. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next in terms of, like, video ideas. Maybe you want to see more services. Maybe you want me to compare more services, which was better for your buck. Prepaid side, retail side, Verizon, AT&T, whatever the case may be. That's what I'm trying to do. That's basically what I'm trying to go towards the channel. What kind of recommendations you want to get. Again, end the video. Thank you for tuning in. And if you're having a bad day, tomorrow is always a better one. Catch you guys in the next one.